Earth's amazing animals. This is my dog, Buddy. He's a sweet dog. He's so soft and furry. I love animals. He's a mammal because he has fur and is cuddly. Many of you have pets that are mammals, like dogs and cats and even rabbits. They are mammals because they are covered with fur or hair. Even we are mammals. Mammals are called mammals because they give their young milk with their mammary glands. We may see mammals in the zoo like this tiger and these monkeys, but mammals also live in the wild in special habitats like these animals. Mammals may live in grasslands. This is a mountain habitat that I went to this summer in North Carolina and Virginia. This is a bear that I saw along the road. He lived in a mountain habitat. And this is also a deer. This deer lives in the meadow. Deer live in meadows and they eat grass. And the sun makes the grass grow. The sun makes the grass grow. The deers eat the grass. And the deer could be eaten by a bear. This is called a food chain. Some mammals live in the rainforest too. Mammals can live in the ocean, like this dolphin and this whale. They do have some fur. Fish live in the ocean also. Fish are different because they have gills in which to breathe and are covered with scales. Many ocean fish are very colorful. The shark eats other fish as part of a food chain. And this colorful Nemo-type fish lives in the ocean. Some fish live in fresh water, water that is not salty. You may see fish in aquariums, freshwater fish. This looks like our class pet. I like to go to a special place called Blue Springs to watch fish and other animals. Blue Springs is a habitat in which manatees come to in the winter. Manatees are mammals. Reptiles also live near the springs. Reptiles are covered with scales like the alligators and the turtles and snakes. They are not wet and slimy like people sometimes think, but are smooth and cool. This is an ocean reptile called a sea turtle who comes up on land to lay its eggs. The eggs are shaped like golf balls. I actually got to see some. Now, an animal that gets confused with reptiles are amphibians like frog and toad. Amphibians, like this frog and this toad, have wet, slimy skin. Amphibians begin their lives in the water. These amphibian babies are called tadpoles. They live both in the water and on land. You see birds everywhere. Birds are special because they're covered with feathers and have beaks. These sandhill cranes are down by the lake in my neighborhood. And this little bird I saw on vacation in the mountains. We see birds all around us in the trees, in our neighborhoods. There are birds even in very cold places, like the penguin lives in Antarctica, and this ostrich, who does not fly but has wings, lives in the savanna. There in the rainforest are very many colorful birds. This is a rainforest bird with a big, very large beak. Our national bird, the eagle, is called a hawk. It eats other small mammals. But many birds eat insects. Insects like butterflies have 3 body parts and have 6 legs. Some eat nectar from flowers. Insects begin their life as eggs, and then they become a larva or worm-like creature. Then they have a pupa or resting stage before they become adults. Insects are all around us. Most have wings. And insects are a part of food chains. So next time you see an animal, think, is it covered with fur as a mammal, feathers as a bird, or is it covered with scales like reptiles and fish? Think, fur, feathers, or scales. Or some, like the amphibian, are wet and slimy. Let's take care of our world and our animals in it. There are many, many places in the world, habitats where animals live. We owe it to nature's children to take care of our world.